Okay, if you hop on a skateboard, you're going to fall. If you start skateboarding, you know that you're going to fall. You know that you're going to eat shit. You know that you're going to get a shinner. If you know what that is, right? It's where the skateboard hits your knees, hits your shins, and it hurts like hell. But one funny thing I learned about skateboarding that school never taught me is that failure is in of itself an illusion. That failure and success are two sides of the same coin. For every step to success, there is failure. The example goes like this. You try a kickflip. You have to learn a kickflip, right? That's like the rite of passage for skateboarders. You try a kickflip, fail. Try a kickflip, fail. You try a kickflip, fail. But each try, you are learning something different. For my example, I kept shooting my foot back. So I would do a varial kickflip, which means I would do a kickflip, but it would have a rotation in it, which for some reason in skateboarding, people hate varial flips, right? Because it's like you might as well do a tray flip. The point is, I had to learn. I actually didn't even know I was doing this until somebody I was hanging out with took a picture of me, and I noticed that my foot was kicking back every time. So I had to learn, I have to pop straight down and then do the kick flip. Had to learn this stuff in the grass, had to keep going over and over and over again until I eventually learned how to kick flip. This lesson stayed with me throughout all my years. It's not fail and then that is over. You only fail when you quit. When you quit, that is the true failure. So I have some points written down. Expanding on why you didn't fail, you just quit. So failure is in your hands, right? If you fail a test, you can always retake it. It comes from a level of detachment. If I do a kickflip and I fail the kickflip, am I just gonna quit forever? Is that just it? Oh, he didn't make the kickflip. Oh, it's over with. No. I will learn. So this is where it delves a bit into spirituality, and I think a lot of people should learn more from the Eastern religions, where you must detach from failure. And it can be hard, right? When you fail within the public eye. I remember when I had to move away. I remember when I moved away and came back. It felt like a bit of a failure. It felt like a failure within the public eye. But you only decide the failure, but it takes a level of detachment. It takes a level of, okay, we're going to get it back. We're going to get our get back. I'm not saying you shouldn't care about your failure, but learn from it. Become the observer of your failure. What can I do right? Right? Because there's something that I say about negative emotions. Right. Negative feeling, negative thoughts, negative habits. These aren't truly who you are. The highest version of you, the best version of you will always be who you truly are. So even if you fail, or even if you do not complete the task as you see fit, there is a reason for that. You got people my age, right? I'm 24. Oh, I'm such a failure. Like everybody my age has some sort of insecurity, especially because of the avenues of Instagram, Facebook. We have a over comparison disease. We have a quarter life crisis where we feel like we must do better than the standard that we are at. And that is okay. That is okay to feel, especially for me. I would say that I'm a very ambitious person, right? It's okay to feel like that. It's perfectly fine. But you must remember detachment. detached from the outcome. Because if you detach, if you do not give emotional energy to your failure, that is when the learning process begins. And when the learning process begins, that is when you reach success. Failure is the steps to success. You will fail. You will always not have the absolute perfect outcome. It will happen, and it is okay that it happens. But if you learn from it, and if you do not quit, you will always win, right? I learned that kickflip. I didn't give up. I didn't say, oh, I don't kickflip. I just missed, did it again. Missed, did it again. Missed, did it again. And sometimes we underestimate the amount of volume that we need to output in order to be successful. Oh, sometimes for me, right? This guy uploaded 10 videos. Oh, he's at 1 million subscribers already. What the hell? This guy's a millionaire at 18. Gets younger and younger and younger. 17, 16, 15. We can compare ourselves to fucking Alexander the Great if we wanted to. If that gives you inspiration, that is completely fine. But does that mean you're a failure? No, you must have no quit. One of the things that YouTube taught me is that persistence is everything. I try to find patterns within people's videos. I try to say, oh, maybe I should do it like this guy. Maybe I should do it like this guy. Maybe I should do it like this guy. Maybe I should work out like this guy. Maybe I should do this guy's business. The truth is that no. First off, do the thing that aligns with yourself the most. These videos right here and the workout videos, those are the videos that align with me the most. And the reaction videos sometimes. Whatever video I feel like gives the most value, those are the videos I'm going to do. But it's persistence. It's uploading every day, working out every day, doing some sort of thing every single day. The greatest gift that you have on your hands is time. That would be the greatest gift. That is your life force. So making sure that you are putting your time to learn from your failures. And that's the thing, right? We always see what people want to show us. Even when people look at me, they just see the most popular videos, right? They just see the best ones. They see my physique now. They don't see my physique when I was 18, super skinny as hell, right? They don't see that. They see this now. They see the physique now. They see, they see it now. When we see Kobe Bryant hit a 3-point, swish. Stephen Curry hit a 3-point, swish. LeBron James hit a crazy dunk, boom. Just be like, wow, that's amazing. But we don't see how many times they missed their shots. What's crazy is that Stephen Curry has probably missed more shots than me, you, and maybe everyone watching this video combined. Really think about that. Stephen Curry, one of the greatest basketball players ever, right, has probably missed more shots, has definitely missed more shots than me and you and probably everybody in this video combined. But who has the championship rings? Who's in the NBA? Who's playing amongst the greatest players ever? He is. Do we see him? But because he missed more shots than me and you and probably everybody in this video combined, does that mean we're all better basketball players than him? Hell no. Hell no. The simple fact that he did miss more shots than me and you and everybody combined this video, right? That is why he's successful. See, people have shit backwards. They think that, oh, you gotta hit it once. Boom, that means you're successful. And if you don't hit it once, that means you fail. Our minds have been rewired for this quick release, this quick dopamine. This is why I don't promote gambling, bro. I will never take a gambling sponsorship. I don't give a fuck how big I am. I would never take a gambling sponsorship. I don't care. I won't do it. I won't do it because I know, bro, taking a gambling sponsorship to me is like taking a porn sponsorship. I'm not gonna lie to you. right? Because I know what that does to the human brain. Well, if I just hit it once, I'll be a millionaire, and then I could. Or you could save that money and actually build your business and actually learn from your business. See, we don't value the lessons anymore because information is everywhere. It's too quick. It loses its value because it's abundant. Here's the thing about quitting too. Quitting rewires you for weakness. It rewires you for weakness. When you quit on yourself, you're telling your identity, this is not me. When you quit on your diet, you're telling your identity, this is not me. You miss one day, cool. Hit it the next day. You miss 2 days, cool. Hit it the next day. I don't give up, bro. I don't care. Hit it the next day. Hit it the next day. Do it again. Do it again. There's a scene in Karate Kid where he was trying to teach Jaden Smith, the Karate Kid, a lesson, right? Of persistence, of respect. When he dropped his jacket on the floor in front of his mom, his mom told him to put the jacket back on. Put the jacket back on the coat rack. He was like, no, I'm not putting the jacket back on the coat rack. So when he tried to train with Mr. Miyagi the next day, Mr. Miyagi was like, put your jacket on the coat rack. He was like, okay, now take it off. Now put your jacket back on the coat rack. Now take it off. Now put your jacket back on the coat rack. Now take it off. Made him do this shit like for a whole week. You trying to learn karate. He's making you put the jacket back on the coat rack and take it off. But that's a key lesson for life. Sometimes it's the boring work that is the work. The boring work is the work. I'm gonna try to film like 3 videos today, and then I'm gonna go for a run, bro. Eventually, making these videos is gonna get a little boring. Despite it being my passion, it's gonna get a little boring. There's gonna be times on that run where I'm gonna be like, you know what, I don't want to run no more. But that's why I love it because it becomes your identity. When you repeatedly do a action over and over and over again, it becomes who you are. Why do you like working out so much, man? Why do you like working out so much? Because it's who I am. I cannot do it. This is so key. When you learn the lesson of, hey, if I do this consistently, it becomes who I am. That is when you reach the success. And the last point, most people quit before the breakthrough. The hardest runs. The days that are the hardest. The days where you're just putting in work all day. And I think this is actually a Kobe Bryant quote where he says, like, the days you want to quit, that is the success. The days where you want to quit but you don't, those are the days that are going to build you the most. Embracing that discomfort separates you from so many people. That is truly how you get to that 1%. That 1% body, that 1% income, that 1% anything is embracing that discomfort. Can you feel discomfort and still have a smile on your face? Perhaps not a smile on your face, right? But you still have a even positive mindset. Step by step, rep by rep, day by day, writing down things you learned from your workout, from the business you're trying to build, from that study session. Are you writing things down? Are you remembering the things you had to do? I remember when I was studying for my NASM test, I wrote down every chapter that was difficult for me. NASM is not an easy test. Writing down every question that I missed. It hurts sometimes. It's like, fuck, man. That's this question. There was days where I hit like 50% on the practice test. 40, especially at the beginning, 40%, 30%. It hits that unmotivation. It's like, damn, bro. It feels like you're not making progress, but you are. If you don't quit, success is inevitable. It becomes to a point where it's not that it might happen, it's that it will happen. And it's that compound effect, right? But because we were lied to. Okay, progression is not linear. It's not. It doesn't go like this. Boom, success. Wow. It doesn't even really go like this. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. But when you zoom out, it compounds until it's like a rocket ship. And you're so far ahead of who you used to be. There were days where people would, kids who are like 5 years younger than me maybe, just starting the gym, right? My favorite thing that I like to show them is when I was a rail, when I was super skinny. I love showing them that because they come up to me and they're like, man, when did you see progress? Like, when is it gonna happen? And this is why people hop on. They hop on steroids, they hop on peptides, they hop on, GLP-1s. They're trying everything. Because once again, we were rewired for this quick release. We want the results right now. But if you want the results right now and you hit that quick release button, that is when you lose everything you learn. You can never regurgitate the information because you don't learn anything from it. So I love showing these kids pictures of me when I was super skinny. I love it. But at that time, I hated taking those pictures. A lot of pictures of me when I was super skinny is like right after a pump, right after a workout too. That's what's funny about it. And this is what athletes, this is what entrepreneurs, this is what all leaders learned. It's not the person who hits it once and makes it big. Those are the people we're usually jealous of. Those are the people we're like, damn, I wish I could be them. The people who try 5,000 times, the people who try 5,000 times, those are the people who hit mastery. Remembering that you only fail when you quit. If you do not have any quit, success is inevitable. You will reach the highest heights just by doing more reps, more volume. And when you hit that discomfort level, having a positive mindset and learning from it separates you from everybody who just tried and quit. That's it for today, guys. Make sure you like the video, make sure you comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought about it. More coming soon. Blessings. Yeah, Mom?